Hey everyone, this is Ladril and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, my plan is to go over this last request. You have any other one? Oh, first need to analyze the transient dreams. Then you can go for the Yae Miko.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same at...
Let's get on with it. And there's... Oh, wait. Have gone too low. Perhaps hints. But get one of these here. I think I might have gone too low. Oh, there are some stairs over there. And after we gone through these two quests, we'll see who we're gonna be focused on. Because I don't know. Last character we focus on was me, and he's already here with us. So, take the chest.
Huh, where have you been hiding?
So, Yoli is maxed out. Still have to max out his talents. Those are for other days. But for now, we have this roster of characters that we still need to level up. And my guess is that we're going to be focused on Lady Ningguang today. We mostly need the basalt pillars. I could also work towards... Where is that? Where is that? Where you? But you need some of these. They're a little bit more troublesome to get. And where is the final one? No. You? Because we already have some of the materials. Well, we have two of these. So, get you at least to level 40. There we go. This. That's good. 240.
I created another universe and founded
And
paradise.
up you go.
I official with this.
And oh, the next one we got a fate. Oh, let's go there. Training, yeah. That sounds good. Level 50. Gonna send you. Like so. And then get an acquainted fate.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, official, and the
Some
princess
material
and
for
different.
her. Maybe. But for now, I think we're gonna focus on Ningguang. First, we need to get on with this quest. We go back to might be easier. I guess the entrance is directly in here. Nope.
Back off!
I'll take some of these. Never know when you need some of these materials, right? This is still lower than this. Over here. Nope. Or maybe it is. No. Come on. Didn't realize that we were so low on stamina. Yeah, I think that's the entrance, right? Yeah, could be. Don't see anything else. Nope, maybe not. up. Secret round. Okay. Nope. What? Can I get there? Probably not through that track. Hello. First, got you. You as well. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you. There we go.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept.
Yep.
Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts.
Oh, that's good.
In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
That's good.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Okay, not good.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Okay, not fun.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
Come on. You're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's headed up to here with both of you! Fine! Paimon's coming too.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
Gate.
I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
We'll do our best.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Options? A lot of shininess around there. Nope. Straight into it. Hey. All good.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Okay.
Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Here we go. Enough. Nope. Okay. Delve right into the battle. Yep. Right in the middle of the fun. Hey.
How can this be?
We have our ways.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then.
Okay.
Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity.
Yeah.
Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Yes, 500 years fighting? It's a gig.
Final duel? Huh. So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all of this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Oh, okay. That's another way of putting it.
The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to pulverize the oceans and bring day into night. And the will they demanded,
Not fun.
sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. Illusion shattered.
Oh, okay.
In spirit. There is no escape. Purge all obstacles.
Nice, man.
In spirit. Perish.
Huh?
Illusion shattered.
Go. No, run, yay, aren't ya?
Eternity is in my hand.
That's it.
There is no escape.
Oh, hello.
In spirit.
And the bounce.
This is the end. You have won.
Nothing like some bit madams to help us out on that.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future.
Yeah.
You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me.
Oh, okay.
I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her.
Oh, okay.
When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again.
Nice.
It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life. And yet, her blade brings me closer to her.
Yeah. You can get attached to things and then have that emotional connection to it.
You have my approval.
Okay.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules.
Good to know.
From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
Good.
I won't design any more rules that can never be changed.
Good.
You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool.
Good.
You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
Something like that.
I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Seems like it. Hello. Oishin is glowing?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Oh, hello, Makoto.
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released.
Okay, that's a way of keeping yourself for a long time.
A convoluted way to reach you, but... Well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said.
Took some more time.
There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But... you never mentioned this to me.
And she said that you weren't ready. by that time?
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
Okay.
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
A few things.
But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Relax.
Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
Yes, it is.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
Some wonderful things inside that place. I was moving forward and backwards at the same
A
time.
place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems.
Good.
And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
Even better.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Cut off.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
Have you ever thought differently?
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient.
You have to know the location Not only the location, but the location in time.
Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
Good.
The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this was what the Shogun meant by inevitably.
I
not
thought
fate.
that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me.
Yep.
You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks.
You're welcome.
You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Oh, that's good.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
Good.
I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto was brilliant, but hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
The final might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back and forth doesn't mean they should underestimate the
Thank
part
you.
you played.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's
Yep.
rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Well, that's a wait.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The
Okay.
Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future.
Sounds good.
After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis,
Good.
in which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. Hey,
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
what the case of the gods?
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope.
Yep.
It was not just a duty, but a joy, too. She loved humanity very dearly.
Good.
If the people of the past deserve the god's attention, then so do the people of the future.
Of course.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams.
Act like they were
Many
American.
challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Miko said she was placing her guard.
Yae Miko said nothing of the sort, and the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present. Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me.
Okay.
Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
Understood.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but
What
I
is
am prepared
centuries of
to put
dueling?
it bluntly. It was constant torture, with no end in sight. Faced with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life. Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated.
Okay.
And through it all, you also had your part to play. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the challenges?
Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions.
Of course.
For example, I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Maybe not.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Wanna make some money, huh?
Honestly, Miko, many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the damage to the sacred secretary? To the sacred secretary?
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
Yep.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
I have no other questions. Yae Miko?
Many challenges still lie ahead for
Okay. One second. Think it. We're over here. Okay. Premiums, I like it. And we have 24 more. Got another crown. Nice. Look at that. Thank you. More levels to get to more acquainted fates. Peace. And let's look at here. Quests. Good. That. Now here. Take a scroll.
If you ever want to trade,
What do we have? Oh, down there. Sure. On this side then. Like that. There was another thing. This one. I think I lost this.
cold beer.
Here.
After hard.
Here. Oh, anymore and get pretty much. Oh. Yep. You look into some of this. Oh, there's another crown there as well. Which time we have on these? 32 days. That sounds good. Completed.
Day's work.
Get there.
Nothing like it.
But as we're here, buy some of these. Nope. And shiny. Thank you. We'll get there. You and you. And strolling
We
about.
haven't been to the Yae Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know?
Nope.
You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Is it coming along?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop.
Nope.
This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Okay.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
Well, my wish rituals have done absolutely nothing for us. No, haven't got 150-50 that we won when wishing, so yeah. This does not sound credible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Of course.
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this, I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
You're so excited you can barely get the words out.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Okay.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why doesn't your urgency?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah. Okay. First, kindness. And getting some wood since we haven't collected that in ages. So the Georgian.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Yep.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I do think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Okay.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now. Trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by the Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Okay.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Just a tiny bit.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Okay.
Come take a look.
Sounds like a plan. He's doing. You know. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, materials. This is probably for Yae Miko. Interesting. Open the Narukami screen. Oh, Yae Miko's right behind it.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Or like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What happened?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Oh.
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
Okay.
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Impressive.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Yeah.
If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, this is way beyond our level.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
I'm sure there's more to an exorcist than bravado. And I'm pretty sure that Utah will have really strong feelings about that.
You were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
Just a bit.
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
Okay.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Not all wrong. Just a little bit wrong.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
Sounds good.
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Yep. Oh, let's go. Does this go? Serious urban legend. Okay. There you go.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually.
I wouldn't call that meditating.
But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Over there. No, Nobu.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Yep.
Well, yes, I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Yep.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Okay. Nope. Reliable information is what we're looking for. Actually over here. So let's go through this house. Get some lemons. And hello.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yep.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Yeah.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Oh.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
Okay.
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head.
In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Okay.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Yeah, let's see. What's that all about? He's all the way there? Okay. Can glide there. No problemo. And there we go. And sweet. And waterfall.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
I saw something over
So
there.
this is Yohei's brother. Whoa, he's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
You opened your mouth 3 times already.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
Well, first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Why did you wait till now to get him some help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
Of course
If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple.
That he got involved? You both got involved.
So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right, you're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Okay.
What is that?
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Staring much?
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Something like that.
Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Stabilize!
Fall before me!
The fuse is lit!
Running away. Running away, I said.
This will do!
Goldfish him down!
Back off!
Stabilize!
I'm ready!
Goodbye.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
And off you go.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there.
Yep.
Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yae? Yae, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yae, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
No problem.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay.
Yep.
At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yep.
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
You're welcome.
We'll be on our way then. come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
Yeah.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Master of the sword, lots of strength and passion. Doesn't like tofu.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Yep.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
Oh.
Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
Yep.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
We go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The book. First-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff.
Yep.
And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
Okay.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
That's worrying a bit.
Yohei and Shingo may have been fine in the end, but things got pretty scary when Shingo was possessed.
Lady Yae, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Hurting profits.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan. And you are going to help me.
Of course I'm
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
Nothing much. We're just going to war.
I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House.
Okay. Off we go. And over here. Friendship and writing. Okay. Over there. Hello.
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yae Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Guji Yae and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely
Wrong.
wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out.
Yep.
Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
Okay.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Okay, wait, so you mean?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war.
Okay.
Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
A lot of ideas about war that not matching what's going on right now, but...
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
I've never written a novel before.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House.
Okay.
I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Yep.
Anyway, there is a writer's submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Good.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Oh, that's a good idea. Always good to have a snack when doing things. Probably not when we are streaming, because reader. Yoda.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Oh. Okay. Kind of a one-punch man. Start from
The
really
key to a
powerful.
successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
Yep. Yeah. I think we can just walk there. Miko, are you? Over here? I didn't know that we could enter this restaurant. First time we got into here.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yep.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Nice.
Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
Of course it is.
They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
So, here.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers.
Okay.
More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience.
Yep.
Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader.
Okay.
As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille.
Yep.
But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
Okay.
As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
The Workshop Bard.
Let's see what you've after enrolling in the Mondstadt Academy, I found out that the young man sitting next to me in class was a total slacker. He said he was a bard, had a habit of playing his lyre in class, and always had a bottle of liquor on his person. But his true identity was actually the principal of the academy? What kind of plot is that?
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.5.
Oh.
It just goes to show, you have to have an interesting character sitting in the back row by the window. The protagonist is a transfer student, new to the school, whose ordinary life is about to take a wild turn when they meet the ballad and alcohol-loving principal. Sounds interesting. Approved.
Paimon just does not see the appeal.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
Can't think of any more stories.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
Okay.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
All right, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paycheck. Speaking of more.
Oh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
A tip to leave a tour guide turned out to be Rex like this.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
I feel this is the Genshin Impact team rating their own stories. 9.5, 9.8.
I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
All right, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Sounds good. The chapters?
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Got this. Come on, let's get rid of this Vision Hunt Decree.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all.
Well, I'm running low on inspiration.
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, It might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth.
Okay.
One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it.
Yep, advertisement, the part of this.
I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Okay.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Here. Ooh, get some of those, that foot? Of course not.
That's just like Eureka.
There you go. Get an endorsement. Hey, kitty. And so fall into that river over there. And should be good now. Hey, Kurura.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Everything is going smoothly.
Yep. Hello.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
Yeah. We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We had a top-notch team.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you. Waiting 3 days. We can do something like in 1 minute too. If anyone is gonna be around after those 2 days. And 1 day's gone. Conducting research. Selling pilots. Yeah, I think some of the work that's been done around good result or something like that. Oh, today was enough.
Ah, you've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves.
Nice.
Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold.
Nice.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
okay.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Okay.
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
Okay.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus!
Yep.
But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Okay.
There's a phase 2?
Yep.
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
Yep.
Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Wait. So does this mean?
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Maybe repeat his process?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
This sounds very dubious.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Of course it is. And for you, right? Sorry, Spyman. So, there. Here we go. There we go. Taking it out first to find it. Up. hello.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Okay.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
What?
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Ooh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Sure, we won't. Not to worry. I should have there was something like... Oh, hello. For the party, it was something like... you.
Good eye.
And... you.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Those two are the exorcists? And actually gonna just use our... Electro? Yeah, maybe you can help us out on that one. Oh. We have any story as well. Yo.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. 90. That has the attack and crit damage. 3. Mental. Percent range. 8. And crafting. Oh, okay.
Emerge.
Please. We got a poxy there. Nice. Our eyes open. Hello, everyone.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Nope. Oh, hello.
Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify!
Back off!
Buried my fire!
Right now.
There we go.
Finally,
Emerge. Right now.
And goodbye. Take that. Anything else? Take those.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Okay. First things right here. Oh, okay.
Come on out.
Oops. Hello, everyone.
Stabilize!
Emerge. Show them.
Now, that was, and this one is done as well. What else do we have here? I'll actually go down over here. Oh, hello, buddy. Let's keep smarting out a little bit here. Shall we? This is where we come down from. A lot of gas over here. Okay. Something like it. But we have these guys over here.
Solidify!
Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Nice. And I came back here to the same floor. Okay. That one has been activated. There's over here. Yes. Doesn't seem like it. So, now we can go back. Yeah.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Nope, three. Okay. Oh, we don't know these. Oh.
No, my sword.
They're over here.
Emerge. Right now.
Nope.
Right here.
Nice.
A sight to
How about
behold.
we say goodbye? Oh, hello. That's the one to crack, huh? You, buddy.
Emerge. Come on out. Right now.
You dealt with. Actually.
Solidify!
Fire hazard!
There we go. Stages, 5 more primos. Anything else? Oh, hello. There's these in here. Double check. All over the place. Yeah, that's not the right way of going. Let's show.
Come on out.
Oops. Okay, the lamp's moving. So if we go here now. Nope, focus here. And these. We activated this last time. This activated the last lamp, right? Last lamp is right on top of there. Oh, maybe we should go up somewhere. Like here. Just over there. And there's that thingy over there that we can use to open this. Okay. Got a new mail now? I hope I can actually look from here. Where going to go? Did this? What? There we go. This side. Oh. I'm going to come here. No, doesn't seem like it. There we go. Nope. On.
Rain outlines your face.
Where do we need to go? I was on this side before, but I can go up here. This has already been activated.
No, my sword!
It's supposed to be somewhere here. Get there. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
Right here. Emerge. Ha! Tch. Right here.
Solidify! Fall before me!
Emerge. Right here. Come on out.
It's fine.
Like this.
I'll take that. That as well. Thank you. And one of these. No. Come on. So this one, put it back. Good. This can move.
Emerge.
What you got?
I'm always watching.
This.
Right here. Right now.
Nope.
Emerge. Ha! Right here. Right now. Emerge.
And one's done. Anything around here? Take that. And that. one we can move. So, this one now. This chest. That side. So we do this and this. And get this chesty. Windows. And down we go. He should be enough for that. And someone here on the mirror.
Whoa! It's that painting we just saw! It's turning this way along with the whole wall! It's getting eerier and scarier! What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Oh, okay.
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
You're not playing
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
My body will be that.
You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
Okay. What do I need to do then?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Yep.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
Who will be wishing? President Shogun?
Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me write Chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the?
Okay, went right.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
Yes.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Okay. Mad dictator much?
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him.
Yep.
Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Unless a little bit of salt gets sprinkled on you.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
You think the travel will be taken over that easily?
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! Mom! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Of course.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
For natural strain, so longer.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Yep.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually.
Yep, the power is within you all the way.
So when you think about it, We're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
You have him possess the Traveler just to be able to tell him that, right?
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
A few hundred years later.
Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Okay.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Just a little bit. Writer's banter.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?
I just couldn't get into the conversation myself.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
Do they want you to... Yeah,
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko! After all that, you still have more errands for us? You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck.
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Is it mine? That. Anything else? Oh. Okay. Nope. Here we go. let's... Oops. What sort of mail did he get? Oh, survey. Okay. Take a look at that afterwards. Now... Yes. And done. Here.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
Oh, good.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
Yep.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly.
Oh.
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place.
Oh, you just want to see old friends, right?
When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I see. I understand.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Yep.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need? What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things.
Okay.
First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Oh, okay.
During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity.
Okay.
The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Sounds good. First. Nope.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuchi's orders?
Yep. Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we want to make sure that she's safe too.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Yep. So you're over here. So it's just sliding down. Yep. Down we go. So there is a chest over there. Take care of that chest of burgers it's showing. Please.
Where are you? Power that ended high shot!
Please.
Ring cutter!
Please.
Time for a light show!
You. Hurry.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Those. You. And that.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
The insolent shall be punished.
Okay.
These monsters look really riled up.
We can't let them up the mountain.
Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai.
Yep.
All right, here they come.
He comes.
Solidify! I will have order!
Back off! Fire hazard! A festive reprise! Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify!
Probably the last one, right? Nope.
Gather!
Back off! Fuse is lit! Goldfish of doom!
You out?
Solidify!
There we go.
Let's get down to business.
This is order. Stabilize.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
Back off! Eyes on me! Here come the fireworks! Fire hazard!
Train harder. Show me what you've got. I dare you.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters.
Yep.
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
It's good. Let me just go with this. Probably going to teleport right into the event. Nope. Close enough.
Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Paimon's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short. and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Okay.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Everyone's performed that ritual as well.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment,
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
Yeah.
Just a little, of course.
Yeah, pass. No, it's not much, but...
Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
Miko, are you alright?
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Miko!
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is!
A meal? It's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
We can allow it now. Restaurant. First, let's get into tomorrow. Around lunchtime. Is that considered tomorrow? Maybe not. We need something like this. There's a pointed time, but I don't see any pointed time specifically.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Sure. What? There we go. Restaurant.
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Okay.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Sounds good. In we go.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all.
Of course.
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free, Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Of course you couldn't.
Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Miko! You are outrageous! Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Kushikatsu and fried tofu. And that was it.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What? Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
We'll be taken for a ride.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler.
No worries.
The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Of course you are.
Talk to me if you want to order.
Thank you for the meal. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today.
Of course you did.
Oh, did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual we performed over the Grand Narukami Shrine. I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise when she wrote me a long and sternly worded letter about it, chastising me for taking this whole thing much too far. Ugh, I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the meal. Oh, did I mention? I know
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
Just stand up when we talk to her. Okay, that concludes that portion. Now, let's take a look here. You have a few things to do around here. But first, one of the things I want to do, not you. Here, come on, nope. Take care of you. Oh, that's over there. Get some things ready for. Well, no. And I think there's a lot of materials over here.
Solidify!
So good. Just walk around and collect them all. Nice. Hey everyone, how is everyone doing over here? Hope that everyone's going to do this.
Feels us late!
Okay, so you're taken care of. Goodbye. Now, where are the shinies? Anything else? Another one over here. Take that. Now let's do a little bit of this. And there are these two as well. Oops. Not over this. And I'll do this too. Let's go, shall we? Paying for anything? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Punch. Oh, there's actually another one over there. Yeah. They do going here. So, hello. Where did you landed? Oh, no. And like this. Yeah, that one. This one. Come on. There we go. Taken care of. Two-thirds? Yep. About it. Oh, no. These. Actually, can take care of that one. That doesn't do much. Okay. Not too much, but some damage is better than no damage. Nope. This helps.
Stabilize.
That was enough. A bit more. And let's take care of you.
Fuse is lit!
This, and then
I will have order.
this, and done. How many are we gonna get? And 3. Okay. Energy recharge and defense. Not that great, not that bad. Go back over here. Let's. What? Okay, we have everything for you. These and. Nope. Oh, it. Oh, never mind. And go.
Cashing in time and more.
Now, 2 more, and you get another printed fate. Nice. What about fates? How many do we have? Into here.
Osmanthus wine.
But
Same.
haven't got that many. Got at least 3 more. Okay, so we have only 14. Okay.
I remember.
This one we have all. And
But where?
hello. Ooh, almost. 50. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Okay.
Those who share the memory.
But now let's see. All of these, so we need 20 more chests. Then we got 30 primos. And 2 more. We can get this. Okay. Let's go to Economia. Get some chests there. Robot. First things first, we need to come over here. Oh. Already kill those, but we need to equip this. Where are you? This one?
Osmanthus wine.
I think. Go from here. No chests. One. This way?
No, my sword! Back off!
There. Get over here. And I'll take the command.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Anything else? Nope. Now there is another chest. Still below us? Oh, hello. Two. Hello. I'll take that chest.
Huh. Where have you been hiding?
There's that one. Since that one is not showing on our map, let's go and say hello over here.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Fire hazard!
This will do! Really? That'll be too much for us.
Keep troops. Stabilize. I'm ready.
Back off! Rain outlines your fate.
Here.
Fuse the split!
There we go. Start doing some real damage, shall we?
Coefficient fill!
Nope.
You win.
Good fight.
This battle.
Take that. And this one.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
This one. There is one below us. That way. Oh. That challenge over there. I don't know what to deal with that. Get rid of these buddies, shall we?
Order guide.
Body and mind. No, my sword! Let me read you a verse. Time for a light jump!
Do. Take care of that. Two. Three. And you're the last one, buddy? No, you're not the last one.
Fire hazard!
Right. You. Those. And that. And these ones as well. Now. Grab this. Not underneath, but I think I can. So we turn this on. Here. over there. That. And that. How about you? And. There we go. Let's join. And thank you.
Huh, where have you been hiding?
That wasn't what we're looking for. There is another chest below us this way. Probably here. Yep.
Back off!
Stabilize! This is order!
This.
Time for a light show!
This.
Here come the fireworks!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power that ended Haishan!
There we go. Okay, you're done. Come on.
Back off!
Nope, that's good. Come on, there we go. And a little bit more.
Stabilize!
There we go.
No, my sword!
Solidify!
Rain cutter!
There we go.
A festive reprise!
30 seconds. Long time here.
Rain outlines your fate.
Stabilize! I will have order!
2 more. 11 seconds. Ooh, might not be enough. And not enough time. Okay. Let me do a little bit of a switcheroo here. And instead of you,
Send one, send them all.
I'm gonna take you. And actually, there's another thing that I want to do. Is to give you a few of
Silly
these.
churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
80. Yep. More defense, more max HP, more of everything.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Gather!
Those ones.
Gather!
Back off!
See? Come on.
Let me weave you a verse.
God's over!
And go. Work. No, drop it.
Gather! Order guide you!
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Rain cutter.
Eyes on me!
You're not. You're showing. Taking care of. No. You.
Solidify!
This action. This. Good. This doesn't seem like it's gonna work right now. Yes. Okay. That didn't work, but doesn't mean that there's no more things for us to do around here. Huh? Take this silly over here. Good.
Jackpot.
Okay. For those Ruin Guardians, easier to have you out.
Let's go.
Because you can just take your... Nope. Come on, drop it.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you.
Gold Bishop down!
Oh.
Firehead, that didn't count!
Oh, no. Don't let me be in the corner. Go.
Gather! This is order!
This there.
Fuse is lit! Let's to retreat!
He was less than that No.
Nothing to fear! Solidify!
To ashes! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Fire hazard! Oh, fizzled out.
No. Can I get out of here, please?
Gather! I will have order!
Okay. No idea what's going on there. Barely so. Can see myself.
Crumble!
Okay. Can we? Thank you.
Unsolicited.
Thanks.
And all the more valuable for it.
Okay. No. City, let's take you. Nope. Take that.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
But before we go into that, let me get you over here. Get nice and healthy back up. Oh, since we are in leeway, let me do a little bit of change, shall we? And we want to do that change because let's defeat the Geo Cube again. Oh, hello. You realize I like some of those? Nice. Here. There we go. Shallow enough. Oh, no. No problem. Can deal with you. Why do we want to have her? Because we can start the fight from all this distance.
Back off!
There we go. There we go. A little bit of damage in.
Solidify!
That's the one that we're talking about. Go up. Like that. Go. 11, almost 12 damage. Like it, like it. Oh, gotcha.
Time for a light show.
Get through the here showing.
Gather! This is order.
And we're done. That's at least 2 more. It's right on the money. Defense and 3 damage. Okay. That was for Ningo. Now you have everything that you need. Nope. 239. And yeah. Nope. So, and we can ascend you. And that gives us another Printed Fate. Nice. Next one, we need 8. Everything else we already have. Really good.
Where do you want to go next?
What we got here? Resin. 1215. Take more resin any day of the week.
Like to see Liyue's tourist spots.
We have everyone nice and healthy. Just Beidou is a little bit damage, but should be fine. You out. First. Nope. Just going to equip this. Use that chest. This way. Oh. The one we weren't able to get last time. Never mind. There is another one this away. And another one that way. Hello everyone.
Let me weave you a verse. Eyes on me! Fire hazard!
One step arrow. Get away. Check what happened there.
Time to act.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Goes Bishop down!
And then sorry.
Time for a light show.
Darn it.
The festival ends.
Realize my health was so low.
worth the extra mile.
So now, let's take a look. 20 down 20. We have 145. Nice, nice, nice. Statue. Here. Oops, overshot it. We need to punish this. But if we offer, it's to 13. And the next one is what we're looking for. Final one. Oh. Gonna need that final one. Get healthy again. I only have 15 resin right now. Could go with some other bosses, but for now, we have something around this way. And just right in front of us.
A minor setback. Witness the power of Gugwa. Fire hazard.
Nope,
This is order.
Back off!
One. Thank you. Anything for us? Doesn't seem like it.
Ooh, let me open it.
Those. There are 2 chests this way. Many. I was going 120, so 85 more. Hello, everyone.
No, my sword! Ring cutter! Power that isn't hot shot! Time for a light show!
And that it already?
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
5 more. Oh. Not that many. And the other one's probably gonna be that
Rain
right there.
outlines your face.
8 particles. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 80. Nice and easy.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Okay. Don't see anything else on the minimap. Go this side here. And use a little bit of this. Oh, hello.
Solidify! I will have order.
Boom. Arrow. The second one is the one.
Fire hazard!
I'll take that one. And you.
What do we have here?
Okay. Those are the closest ones there. If there's any there. How about here? There we go. One second. Oh no, chest. Okay. How about
stabilize?
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Here come the fireworks!
Feel Fuse is lit!
There we go. Get the user. Done. Come on. Moving around. Nope.
Back off!
Do that.
Fire hazard!
And boom. Thank you.
What do we have here?
That. Oh. There is another shiny over here. See? Oh, hello.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Eyes on me!
Fuse is lit!
And they are. You?
Ooh, let me open it.
Anything else? Chinese? Not that one. So these ones. And hello, Cindy. Where do you need to go? Right there. Oh, there's the coral butterfly. Follow.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
The other chest over there.
Back off!
You.
Time for a light show!
Off you go. Now for you. What do we need? Oh.
A festive reprise!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
No.
Fuse is lit!
And
This is order.
Now you're in the center. There we go. I'll take those.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Another chest over there. Go. Get this. And hello.
Change of plans. No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Fire hazard!
Out there. Care of. One.
Gather!
Back off!
Again. Let's not let that roll over and fall. Grab it straight away.
Ooh, let me open it.
There is another chest up there somewhere.
Rain outlines your fate.
And of course there's gonna be some baddies around it.
Solidify!
Nope, nope.
Power that ended Python!
Gotta watch it. Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
There we go. One is done. Two.
Solidify! I will have order!
No, my sword! Back off! Let me weave you a verse.
Alright, you're done.
What do we have here?
And I'll take those. Now, how are we looking like? Holy currency, 95, so it's 35 more. Looking good, looking good. Let's see anything else around us. No. When we do anything hastily, we'll get our health back. Like that. Thank you. Now, the last one is this one. Quick look. And actually, before we do that, oh, we're 2 chests away. 30 more primos. Hello. You're the last one. Right? Right. So there is a chest right there. First.
Stabilize! Fuse is lit! Go with Bishop down!
Take care of you.
Back off! Rain cutter!
And now we're gonna go bye-bye. Can go bye-bye. That. More rewards. No problem.
What do we have here?
Now there was just over there that we saw. We get over here. Get some of our health back or stamina back. Then we can go.
Order guide you.
No, my sword! Let me leave you a verse. To ashes!
Fire hazard! A fist of grenades!
The last one. Advisory.
Back off!
Where have you been hiding?
Things. There we go. Now we have 30 more primos. Thank you. And that's all the materials that we had, or all the objectives here. Everything's completed. Need 10 more. And then we can get the essential material for one weapon for this event. Piece. Chest. This way. This. Hello, sirries.
Stabilize. I will have order.
This section.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword! Witness the power.
This.
Go Bishop down! Time for a light show!
Vaporite. No, one.
Stabilize.
fire.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Rain outlines your fate.
A festive retreat.
Body and mind. Rain cutter.
Gather.
Time for a light show.
Now, the slicer. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
But actually, that we got everything that we need. Take a look at what sort of challenge is this. Morning. Okay. Nope. Go. No. Come on. That's weird. Oh, not good. What? Up. Then we can get into that. Maybe not. There we go. You. There. And what? Where are the rest? No. Taking us somewhere? Yes, it is. Oh, what? There. There we go. Get there. A little bit more. 2 minutes. Plenty of time. There we go.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Primos. There's a chest behind us. Do these. One. Wait. There we go.
Gather.
Eyes on me.
Order guide you.
This action as well.
Know my sword.
Fire hazard.
Two of you. Both Maidus and two shows of me.
Here come the fireworks.
Witness the power of gold.
Fuse is lit.
Gun.
Stabilize.
Can you drop for us? No. Okay, I see how it goes.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
Now there's some more over here.
Stabilize.
Time for a light show.
This. Break that shield.
Gather.
A little bit more.
Fire hazard.
There we go. Nope. This one first. Now, use her. Yes, that was last time. Thank you.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
See, there is another chest somewhere around these parts. Oh, hello. How's everyone doing over here?
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Time for a light show.
Goodbye. Anything else? Let's saw some shinies over here.
Ooh, let me open it.
Now we're looking now. 160. Yep. Up. That should be the missing part for. Nope. Didn't need to recharge, but okay. You now just 80 off. Oh hello. Towards this. Correctly mark the locations. 50 maximums at one time. Oh, hello. Here. Oh, that make things so much easier. Okay. First things first. You weapon. This. Now he goes to R5. There we go. 40% recharge. Can you get those? Could actually get these. Oh, we just need the materials to ascend this. Maybe we can craft some of those. Let's take a look. Crunchy thingies. See? Nope. You. 3 of these. Make sure there's a number that we need for that. Okay. Ready? Yep. Right on the mark. Here. Oops.
How's...
Like this. So here are those. Oh, we have here. This is like R5. This is R5 as well. Okay. Do these.
Manthis wine tastes the same as I remember.
Go for you. Advantage, that's 1.5 multiplier. 50% more experience. Go. And 80. Alan. And Spectrum. Go craft here. Craft quite a bit of these. 36. I'm pretty sure that we need the other one. Yep, we need 15 of those. These. Come on up. No, sucrose. Yeah. Have a little bit of leftovers. And these. We're probably gonna need more than 9 of these. If I'm mistaken. Oh, we're good on that. Just missing these ones. These we can.
Where do you want to go next?
Now, let's get some more primos and some more cereals here. And this one. And there. Are you the one that's guarding that chest? No, doesn't seem like it. Because it's even lower than where we are right now, so probably somewhere around here. I thought that we came here. Go back this side. There's a way of getting down there. Wow. Here. Yeah, somewhere in these areas. Hello, Mr. Silly. Where do you need to go? Here you go. That up. Take the seed first.
What do we have here?
Anything else? No, Silly, where you need to go?
Up and away.
And no. Nope. Because I need to. Something else then? You start here. These gonna bounce here. Thing. Do something like this. And then bring the party up. And instead of you, let's bring you out.
Need my help.
Okay. No, no mistake.
I'm here.
Please. Right there. Here. Boink.
Potential treasure? All right, Curiosity. You win again.
Nope. Now, can you go? In. about to. Sort of. There we go. Oh, we're going here. Another chest.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Yes. Nope. Let me show back again. Like so.
For justice.
Can actually do something like this. Now, where are the other chests? Plenty of chests over here. We get to that one first. Really glad that they made it this way, so we don't have to be exploring into an area that's limited time gated and lose a whole bunch of possibilities.
Rain outlines your fate.
You're the one that's gonna point this first. Then heal back up. Or get our stamina back up. Come on. There we go. Now, what sort of inventory are we gonna be? I have the slight suspicion that's gonna be collecting those orbs, so let's get our stamina back up. Yep. Here. Here. Wait. There are plenty over here. Might not be enough. And of course, I missed that 7-1. That one over there. And up we go. Is gonna have to restart this again. I think I can find here. And should be able to get there. There we go. Go. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough stamina for that. Come on. And... Just barely. Okay. Calm down. Get the stamina back up. Now we're gonna get it. Over here. There. That way, I'm gonna be missing anyone. Or more. Get you. And the remainder ones are on the ground. 2 and 3.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
Okay, how are we looking now? 80, we need 40 more. I'm guessing that we're gonna need to take almost all the chests here. Oh, we have like 3 on top of each other. Oh. That one first. It's the furthest one that we have.
No, my sword!
Cleaning ourselves up. And pieces are all gonna expire. Okay. You're the one that we're missing, right? Oh, come on. Four more. And oh, thank you.
Certainly worth the extra.
No. You. Here. There is one of us. Okay. Here, are we? Oh, okay. Picking up what you're putting down. This thingy. Let's get some more stamina back. And some barrels. There. There. And there we go. Now we can complete this challenge. Aha.
What do we have?
Back off!
Now you are open. Always do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, a little bit of
I will have
this
order.
To ashes! Rain outlines your fate.
Go Bishop down!
a little bit more, buddy. Good fight. And I'll take those as well. Precious, luxurious.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Those as well. Oh, got some light bars as well. Interesting. 120, 160. Yeah, basically everything that we need. No. Need one more. More Primos. No, Primos. Already have enough for another wish. Nice. Let's see what we got here. First. These.
Solidify!
Fire hazard! Offensive retreat!
Good mastery.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Rain cutter!
Time for a light jump!
Rising. Come, sir. Okay, you go bye-bye. Like so. Thank you. Any drops? No drops for us.
What do we have here?
Now this cleanup. Few more passes over there. But first, let's upgrade it to the top level. Latest level. And that will mean that these up. piece. 1. And 20% piece. For now, can't. Get more stamina. Able to explore. The problem selected that one as first. And the latest crown. We just have 10. And then these areas should be all available for us now. Navigate to this chest. Here and oh, I think we're the one that tried couldn't get to. Yes. And this one. Support up there. Here. Just glide away there. We'll try to fill in our ultimates. Here. There we go. This action going. Taken care of. Everyone is deaded.
Ooh, let me open it.
Done. Now let's navigate to this one. Those probably that thingy over there. I know. Go. Here. There.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Let's go back up here. I don't think that other one was marked on the map. There might be even more than those over here. How's everyone doing here? Arrow. Done as well. Something shiny. Oh. Those. I think completed this one. Nope, we didn't. That's frozen. Frozen that other one. Actually, thinking about new.
Need help? I'm here.
There we go. And yep. A little bit too hasty. There we go. Please. Nope. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. That one. That should do the trick. That one's right, I think. Yeah. This one that needs to be rotated. Like this. Now, if we go all the way here. And do this. Run up. Bounce it there. Over there. And over there. And come back here. Comes.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
This wasn't shown on the map. here. Stamina to recharge. While we do that, let's change you back.
May knowledge guide.
13. Okay. Up we go. Now down we go. And 13.
One man's stone.
Okay, all of these are done. Get these two. Oh, chest is over here. No. And you. And that one. Probably another one. Or two more actually. Where is the last one? Oh, nope. Probably not this low. Come on. Would you? Thank you. Huh? A little bit further. There we go.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
No, sorry. It seems that there is over here. Firework materials, but
Gather! This is order!
button.
Let me read you a verse.
Fire hazard!
You.
Here come the fireworks!
No, no. Get out of there.
Rush off!
Fuse is lit!
You out of there. Bubble of yours. There we go. That it. Everyone's done. These. Anything else? A lot of them shiny all around the place. And potato.
What do we have here?
Primo gems. Looking good, looking good. Now these three. How can we get over there? Must be some... Nope. Maybe from over here. Hello. We need to go that way. Get from here like that. Maybe, perhaps merchants. Possible chest over there. Oh, you might have already collected. This is already light up. Yeah. I would say so. Take us here.
Solidify! I will have order!
There we go.
show.
No, hurry. There we go.
Fire hazard!
You, sir? And that was it? Just a welcome lady? Thought it was gonna be the one chest already, but well, I can expect a little bit too much. Nope. Can we go up here? We don't have to go around. Yep. Maybe through here. Nope. Up, and away. Window. Okay. And go.
Let me stabilize.
No, my sword! Feel the lit!
2 minutes to take care of
Stabilize. This is order.
Witness the power of Google! Eyes on me! This is the freeze!
No drops. Okay.
Ooh, let me open it.
No. There's another one. Here. That one. Like they're over there. That one over there. Go to the easy one first. Hello.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
Time for a light show.
Okay.
And you solidify.
Over there.
Back off!
Here come the fireworks.
Go.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fire hazard.
And over. Solidify.
Can you please die?
No, my sword! Back off!
Now we have some damage here. Come on. Go. Now it's over.
This
battle. You open?
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Over here. We need to take, oh,
Lighter, please.
It's going up there. Oh, see you. Come on, silly. course, has to go through the enemies.
Solidify!
Rain outlines your fate. Back off! To ashes!
Fuse is lit!
We're done. There's this chest.
Ooh, let me open it.
Down. Nice. I'm gonna require a little bit more effort, but
Solidify!
Rain outlines.
Order guide you.
Let me weave you a verse.
Fire hazard! A mystic retreat!
there. Both are dead. Yes, they are.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I think. Oh, actually, we got another cord there. Yep. Over here. And down. Nope. Don't need to recuperate it right now. Come on. And this. And use the last one. More HP and more defense. Okay. Now, the only chest that we have is this one. We get if we can recharge our bursts. Everyone here?
Back off! No, my sword!
We're done.
Stabilize.
Here. Wait for the burst to recharge back up. There we go.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fuse is lit!
Okay, now everyone has their
back off!
Charge.
Stabilize.
With. And goodbye. Right. Now, let's see if we can deal with those enemies. You. And we need to go over this side. Start with these, so we go these.
This is order.
These.
Power that ended Python!
Time for a light show! Goes the ship too!
Okay, good.
Rain cutter!
Fuse is lit!
Nope. That one.
Solidify.
Two more to deal with. Fire one, and the other one.
Here come the fireworks! Back off! Feel the flint!
Nope. Oh, just here now. And boom. Come on, stop kicking around.
Rain outlines your fate.
And boom. Done, ski. Okay, come on. There's the chest. Over here.
Where have you been hiding?
I think those are most of the chests that we could get over here. Check. Those are all completed. Those are all completed. Next level keys. We have some videos. Looking good. Looking good. And the other thing that we wanted to do was here on Inazuma. 3 days cost 20. Okay. And do it this at least once. Getting materials for Ningguang's weapon. Oh, actually, since we are out of the event, come over here. Nope. And you out. Maybe we need to get some more X.
Quake!
In case you can bring people back. What enemies are we gonna see here? Electro. Crackling with Electro. More. Use. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is Beidou. Right, but
Send one, send them all.
let's have Hu Tao have some fun in here. Hu Tao is not completely healed up. Oh, that means that she's gonna start doing some more damage.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Fire hazard! A festive retreat!
Take care of you first.
Solidify!
Go!
Witness the power for one.
Gold Bishop 2! Fuse is lit!
Sorry. Nope. Done.
Go!
And the resin. Get again. And one golden. Oh, right on the money. Elite 2. Grab those. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Now, get back to healed up. Really? And oh, everyone is healthy. Beidou out again.
I trust you.
Oh, sorry. Now, next steps are going to be farming a little bit more of these. so we can actually get one level up and ascend it. But that's something that we're gonna be doing on the next session. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.